YouTube, welcome back. Sunday, not a lot happening. I've been cleaning some pots and trays, having a bit tidy round this morning. But anyway, we seen a video last night with Jimmy, plot 41B, sowing his garlic. So, rather than being left out, we've got 10. I'm going to plant 2 just for the crack. I don't like being left out. Yeah, I know they're not the same garlic as Jimmy's. He's grown the Allotment. But these will look like elephants when I'm finished, Jimmy. So, start them off. I'm going to riddle some compost. This is the fine compost we bought in the ton bags. But I do want to riddle it, make sure there's no shit in it and no worms and all that kind of thing. See, worms are good for you, sorry, but I don't want them eating me garlic. Get it all out. There's not really a lot going on. Just getting me plywood today. So with that, I can now crack on with my bench. Don't know if you can see much of my bench, but we'll get that done. I don't even think I need all of this, to be fair. Now Jimmy did his 2 ways. He did one compost and the other one with a compost and a manure mix. I'm not going to do that. I don't want to be a complete copycat. Plus I know this compost is very, very good. It ain't the average supermarket shite. Fully organic. So, don't know how much you can see of that, guys. That is absolute gold dust. You could eat it just the way it is there. You could just eat it straight out the bucket. So, I'm going to put a little bit of fish, blood and bone in that mix. Not a lot. Tiny scoop. Just to give it a helping hand. Our new 3-litre buckets. So, mix that in. Maybe once you've seen one channel do it, you've seen them all, but everyone will do these in a different way to everybody else, in different conditions. I'm sure Jimmy's greenhouse will be a hell of a lot warmer than this tunnel. Last night, guys, I mean, we're not even finished September yet. Don't know if you can see, but we got down to 4 degrees last night. So, not very good. Right. I'm going to grow them in these 2 pots here. They will need moving, transplanted on later. couldn't tell you what these are. These are 3 litre pots. I would never have said that was 3 litre. Yeah, these are 3 litre pots, guys. So we'll whack a bit of this in the bottom. Now Debbie and Jimmy were both saying what these are about 4 inches deep. So the best way to find 4 inches, you put your willy in, and if you feel the bottom, you know it's 4 inches. So I'm just laughing away. Flat side down, pointing side up. That's a good 4 inches. And you just want them in the middle of the pot, guys. Just like so. And then we're going to cover them. I'm just thinking there whether to cover them fully or treat them like an onion where you have the top sticking out. I'm not going to pat them down too firm. And you don't want these too wet. This soil is quite wet. It's been outside and all that lovely rain we've had. Yeah, that's it. That will do for me. So there we go. 2 XXL garlic. If you were lucky enough to get it, well done. We'll plant the rest in October, probably around Halloween. But yeah, these are like gold dust, and if you can get them, you were very lucky. We do have a lot of normal garlic we're growing as well, straight in the ground. That will probably be about the same time in October when we put our onion sets and things in. So we're going to have a little look around the garden, see if there's anything we can harvest, guys. Emma will bring you back with something. Yeah, she's got something to play with later, so I'll show you that. And catch you in a second.
Hi guys, right, we're going to get a little bit of a harvest of our chili peppers, and we've got a couple of aubergines we can take. Got absolutely lovely pepper here. I've been looking forward to picking this one.
That's a beauty, isn't it?
Absolutely lovely. Don't know what to do with that one. I don't really want to just chop it up and put it in the freezer. Do you want stuffed pepper and share it?
That stuffed, like. Definitely have that stuff today.
Yeah. Get some of these off as well. Some chilies.
These are not very hot chilies. I mean, we've had a few off the plant that has been quite hot, but the majority of them aren't very hot.
No, some of them. I have read somewhere that the ones on the outside of the plant get more sun or hotter than the ones that are on the inside of the plant that don't get as much sun. So I don't know if that's true, but bit of interesting little bit of information there. So the ones that are more exposed to the sun are hotter than the ones that are not. Oh, there's a couple there. I might get a couple for the thing. Look at them. Lovely colour.
Lovely.
And been down to pick this one. Aubergine. It is huge. don't think I've ever even seen one this big in the shops.
That would be 79p one, that. In Lidl.
I can't get it off. I should have got the clippers, I think.
Yeah, this is not something that we've really eaten a lot of over the years.
I don't really know what to do with it. The reason why it's been left so long is because I don't really know what to make with it.
Aubergine and chips.
And I don't. Or aubergine chips.
Mm.
There was another one there that I would like to pick, but I'll get that after. So we've still got a few on there, so I think there's about 4. That's a decent sized one. That I would get off as well. Yes, and what else were we going to get? Is there something out of there?
I don't know. We've got lots of the tomatoes and the giant marrow. We're not sure what we are going to do with.
I think we're going to cook it for dinner today.
What we're going to cook it with?
Stir fry.
We could actually make some marrow fritters or something with that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I ain't no Gordon Ramsay.
So these peppers, these are starting to turn red.
We've had some lovely chocolate peppers.
Yum, yum, yum,
And we'll just give Gary some from the Garden Novice. So hope he enjoys them.
The only thing I've noticed on a couple of these, the ends are starting to go mauvey.
Yeah, just take them off.
So I don't know. But these are all starting to turn red, look. And green
Long
there.
time, it's like. Must have been there 6 months.
And we're to leave them a bit longer. Because I'm sure these are sweet peppers, like the long sweet peppers. There's a couple of peppers left on there. I'll take them as well. Actually, I'll leave that one, it's a bit too greeny still. Yes. A bit smaller than the other one that we've just harvested.
Golden raspberry.
What have you got?
Golden raspberry.
A golden raspberry.
I have to squeeze through the gap of the fruit cage door because it's not opening anymore.
So yeah guys, as you can see, greenhouses are getting thinner. The only thing in there now really is the peppers and chilies. A few of those last aubergines. The Cape gooseberries, we're still waiting on them to ripen.
Gooseberries!
Once these are done, they'll be stripped and cleaned and disinfected. Ready for next year. Start getting all these pots cleaned. I have done all these trays here, the big trays I've just cleaned out. I've done the labels for the garlic. Yeah, this is the bench I'm going to finish off once we get the rest of the stuff we need. Just identical to that side, just for pots and trays. Can't really be afford to replace them if the tea leaves are about.
No.
This site has been pretty good, like, to be fair. We've had no issues so far, touch wood. So what else can we harvest today then, Mrs. Graham?
I don't know.
We could most certainly take a cabbage, but I ain't carrying that home because it probably weighs about 2 stone.
Pumpkin!
That's the thing, I don't know if we've got any bags with us either. We've got
Mommy,
a walk
we can
home.
harvest pumpkin.
No, we're not doing the pumpkins yet, not quite.
Yeah, the pumpkins are looking great, guys. Really good. Love them. And I've just noticed there, the zombies there, if you can see them, they're starting to go orange, so they're ripe there, and they're ready to take as well.
They're all ready to take it. I think there's about 13 of these.
And these ones are
Little.
still a little on the green side.
For them.
Tons of these guys. Tons of them.
This plant, honestly, it's absolutely amazing. I love them.
Yeah. I've been talking with Gary this morning regarding the onions and the carrots. think I'm going to keep this one as a carrot bed, but all that soil in there is going to come out. We'll put the soil into the big ones, the back. Tempted to put onions in the back one, the giants. So I'll take this out. That will be filled with sharp sands because that will be cheaper to fill than them big ones. I worked it out, we'll get about 14 carrots in there. So that'll be the big ones, not massive length ones, but the stumpy ones. But yeah, all the winter veg. If you can see, it's looking pretty good. Cabbages are all looking really good. If we were making a dinner today, I would have certainly took one. Is any of your squash ready?
No, but anything as size this one, I'm quite surprised.
That's not bad, is it?
Carry on.
A little bit dirty because it's been in the soil.
Yeah.
Where the other ones we grew were on a trellis.
The one there, and I've got them two there. See, that one looks like it's ready, but
These
it's quite
ones
small.
are, they look like little pears.
See, them ones there look like they could be ready. That one looks like it's died, so...
Yeah, they haven't been the greatest outside. I think next year we will need to think of
yeah,
different ways. They haven't had a lot of sun here either.
Still firm, so I'll leave that one a bit longer, but I think that one's good now. This one looks like it's... don't think this one's going to grow anymore.
They're very small.
That one
You're
looks
very small.
like, that one looks like it's probably ready to take, to be fair. Oh, that's just broken. So, might just take that one.
Yeah. Sunflowers have taken a bit of a battering with the winds and
I've just pulled
the
one
rain. They're just going to be left now for seed for the birdies.
out. Yeah, I've just pulled one out before it was over.
Yeah, that's a deceased one.
Yes. Only a little dinky one.
You go in the fridge with the other one that's been there for a month.
No, they last, you know. I've been looking at a recipe for butternut squash soup. I'm going to think about making a nice soup. I will need tomatoes and garlic and...
For dinner?
Yes.
Yeah, guys. Look at the weeds now. Bit of rain. Looks like a green carpet. And this is why children don't belong on the allotments. Because she's an absolute fruitcake. So, anyway guys, that is pretty much it for today. Some amazing chard there. I don't know if you can see the colours of that on camera, but really nice. I'm giving up with these Swedes. Absolutely, I just gave up with them. So next year I'm not going Swedes. I've got a different variety, but I don't know why. We just had no luck at all with them. Excuse me, I don't feel the best today. I'm a little under the weather. So yeah guys, we're gonna go get wrapped up and start the long walk home again.
A little beetroot as well.
Couple of stray beetroot we found I missed.
I freed this butterfly, but it's not flying away.
You know, cabbage white. We don't like them.
There's nothing there.
So anyway guys, again, we're gonna go
Bye-bye.
get wrapped up and
Bye-bye.
go home for some din-dins.
Subscribe.
And do what Amber says. Please subscribe guys. Thank you very much, and we'll see you all next week.